Hi, this is John again for Outstanding Poker. I've got another video review session here. This time it's Finlay that's playing, who's one of my students, who is basically a micro stakes player and has had a few lessons off me and seen his results improve, and he's kind of getting close. I think he's playing 5 no limit now, and probably getting close to playing 10 no limit, because he's using some good bankroll management skills as well. So there's not as many decent spots in this video, but there's still enough in there to make it pretty interesting. But I'm going to be fast forwarding it to the interesting spots again, and it's probably only going to be one video. But anyway, here we go. So the first spot is just a simple spot on table 3, I believe. Got some notes here. Well, it's a simple pre-flop spot anyway. So it steals on the button with 8-3 suited. We can't see this guy's stack size for now, but I think that gets changed in a minute. The steal with 8-3 is okay, as long as we're confident we can outplay this guy post-flop. I think we can do. And the fact that it's suited means we can end up with a pretty big hand and end up stacking him. I think he's got full stack. I'd like to see tighter stats, but like I say, if you're confident in your post-flop play, then I don't see what's wrong with opening 8-3 suited. We definitely want to play some pots versus this guy. Probably prefer if we had a bit more high card value, like Jack, Queen, King or Ace, but still, it is what it is. So I believe this guy does end up calling. It's not surprising. This is why it's much better if this hand is suited. And he actually he donks out here, and he's only got 60 big blinds. That's okay. And so Finlay puts in a nice raise. And he takes a while and folds. Right, I really like the raise here. This type of player, when he has a 9 there, almost never ever bets it. They always slow play it. They can't help themselves. So when he bets, I don't expect him to have that 9 hardly ever. So I think the raise is going to work a ton. He's probably going to fold a 4. We might get him to fold stuff like, well, he's definitely probably going to fold pocket 2s and pocket 3s. And maybe pocket 5s and 6s and 7s and 8s. He's not going to like that raise at all, and he's going to be scared that we have a 9. But yeah, I just don't expect him to have that 9 ever, so I expect that raise to work an awful lot. And also, if he does call, we also have the flush draw to fall back on. So yeah, I think that's a really nice raise there. Could have made it bigger, but I think the raise size is okay. So I'll find the next hand. We're ready for the next hand on table 2. We stole 9-8 off from the button. That's fine. Can we get one caller? Now then, I think obviously the flop bet is fine. We're going to be charging flush draws. You might call with a 7, a worse 7, something like Ace-7 suited. Probably calls pocket 5s and pocket 6s. So we're still betting that for value for the most part. Then on the turn, we end up with an open-ended straight draw. And also the bet on the flop was 2/3 pot, which I think is fine. Still enough value there. So he checks to us. Now we have an open-ended straight draw. There's double flush draw there, and we bet again. Let's have a look at the bet size this time. So the bet size is just a little over half pot. I don't know if you can see it, but it says 40 cents into 69 cents. So yeah, which is alright. I think his bet's becoming a little bit thinner, I suppose.